Remember when the biggest threat to your safety at a pro football game in America was the clown in a different jersey who might pour beer on your head? Ah, good times indeed. Long gone in the era of heavy security and terror threats at every turn. And those charged with protecting us want the ability to use their training and their weapons to ensure every fan gets home safe. And as one might expect, it's not sitting well with everyone. That's where we start for this edition of the Hardline Water Cooler. Pull up a figurative seat, prepare to have your blood pressure raised. Let's welcome one of the top criminal defense attorneys in one of my former home states of Massachusetts, veteran Boston criminal defense attorney Geoffrey Nathan. Jeff, pleasure to see you again. Let's keep the Bruins winning and I'll be very happy. All right, now we'll move on to the important stuff. Got to get my hockey shot in there every time. The police union now, the National Fraternal Order of Police, wants the NFL to lift its ban on fans carrying guns at games. They want retired and off-duty law enforcement to be able to carry concealed weapons. Now, on first blush, I'm thinking not a bad idea, but with some of the whack jobs that are at NFL games, I'm not so sure it's a great idea, Jeff.
I think it's a very good idea. I mean, granted, there are a lot of whack jobs at the games, and someone's got to control them. There aren't enough cops that you can pay to control these people, and then the terrorists are going to be moving in to the playing fields of the United States. That's happened overseas. It's going to happen here, and so we got to get used to that, and we got to have more security and boots on the ground.
Do you think, though, that's just it, though, because the terrorists, and you and I both know as smart guys, that sooner or later they're going to get to games, they're going to go to football, baseball games, whatever, but this will at least put the fear of a bullet-ridden God in them?
Well, something's got to put the fear of God in them, because it's not going to be the United States military. It's going to be an overt police presence. They got to know that everyone here is going to be armed and going to take them out as soon as they pull out their AKs and start shooting.
All right. Speaking of cops, Chicago's top cop has been fired by the mayor. Gary McCarthy has basically said it's a lack of public trust after the shooting of Laquan McDonald. Is this necessary, or is this a knee-jerk CYA move?
It's both. I mean, it's not a knee-jerk reaction. It's the reality of the fact that this guy's become a liability for the department. He's got to go, and he went swiftly and quickly, and I believe the mayor did the right thing in this instance.
Doesn't Rahm Emanuel, though, he deserves some of the blame in here, correct?
Well, you can always blame the politicians for the fact that a police officer killed an innocent civilian, or you could blame the civilian. It's a mix of both in this instance, the way I see it, Ed.
All right. About a minute left. Here comes the last one. Charged with animal cruelty in North Carolina is Catherine Lemansky. She is the woman who duct taped her dog's nose together, put it up on Facebook, proudly said, "Oh, it was only there for a minute and it didn't hurt him at all." I'm a dog lover, Jeff. I think they should duct tape her maw together for about a month and see how she feels.
There's only so much the courts are going to be able to do for her, for muzzling her dog. I mean, good luck to them dragging her to court anyway. She's not going to do any prison time for sure. She'll probably just get a fine. That's all that's going to happen here, Ed.
More or less just showing there are stupid people out there, and those are the ones who put pictures like this up on Facebook on a daily basis, yes?
Yeah, well, it's like the bank robber saying how proud he is holding up the bag of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and for this woman, the only thing I can hope is her dogs apparently are very well kept. Let's hope she keeps them that way, because this did not sit well with me and about several 100,000 others around the country as well. Geoffrey Nathan, always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks so much for joining us. And, oh yeah, by the way, a dog lover, don't do it again. Come on, don't be stupid. Put it up on Facebook. Let us at least know next time when you're that stupid. Rock on, true believers. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow right back here on The Hardline.